I look at my Maple Leaf fans, and I'm gonna take you to the post game. Excuse me. I'm gonna take you to the post game after the Leafs beat the Florida Panthers 4-1, and I'll take you to the post game press conference with the players and the coach. Enjoy.
So what did you like most about the group's effort tonight?
Yeah, I just thought, we played a good team game, all four lines. We played hard, played physical. Our forecheck was really good tonight. Goaltending was great. Those are the kind of efforts that we need nights like this against tough opponents like this. And, when you're missing lots of guys, you need everybody to chip in a little bit more.
You mentioned that all four lines. What did you think of some of those depth guys' performances, like Lorentz and Lott? They just seemed to be around it all night.
Yeah, all night. They've been great the last few games, I think. They made a difference in the shift each game. Just dropping play, being physical, hard. It's hard to play against. So when you got all four lines playing that way, over time you just try to wear them down and you get your opportunities.
What did the standing ovation from the city mean to you, and also for Mats to come all the way from you?
Yeah, it means a lot. All of it means a lot. It's special, like I've said. It's special to wear this jersey. It's an absolute honor, and to have Mats come in, to have so many players before us that have paved the way and worn this jersey, it's very, very special, and I'm very, very appreciative.
When did you find out, Austin, that Mats was going to be in attendance today?
I found out yesterday. Yeah.
You talked a lot about Ice's power. Another good example of the setup to you. What did you think of that? I guess to know that you were there in that spot.
I don't know if you knew I was
Okay.
there. No, I'm just kidding. He's so strong. He's so hard to knock off the puck. And even when you think, you've taken it away from him or you got it, nicked off of his stick, he's so strong that he can find a way to get it back. And, he kind of won 2-3 battles there. And I just tried to get into a spot, some quiet ice, and he found me. I had the whole net to shoot out. So, it was a great play by him just to stay with it the whole way.
You guys are unbeaten in regulation in your last 7. Do you feel like things are starting to finally come around and this team is starting to finally show what it's really made of?
Yeah, I think we've definitely found our rhythm. I feel like a broken record, but a couple weeks ago, I thought we played 2 really good road games in Nashville and Dallas. We didn't come out with it with wins or points, but I thought we were moving in the right direction. And then, we closed it out at home against Pitt, and then after the break, I just felt like, the momentum from those 3 games, regardless of, not picking up points in all of them, the rhythm that we were creating and generating was going in a really positive direction. And I think we've just picked up from there, and it's been great. These games are important, especially against teams in your division, so we know how much these points mean each night.
Scott, what stood out for your group tonight? Austin just talked about all 4 lines and gave a nod to you and Stevie tonight. It just seemed like everybody was working.
Yeah, it was a good team win. I thought special teams were good. Controlled most of the ice, kept them to the outside. It's a hard forechecking team. I thought our D did a really good job of breaking out pucks. A lot of pucks are along the walls, and our wingers did a good job as well, getting those out. And they're a tough team to play against. I thought, like Tone said, it's full team effort, and that's what you need at this time of year.
Now, when Sundin comes here all the way from Sweden, what is the importance of the alumni, the legends of the team, interacting with the current players?
Yeah, it's really cool. I think you grow up watching them, right? And it's cool seeing them on the ice and being around. But you see the guys around like Darcy and some of those guys. That's what it's all about. That's what makes your organization what it is, and it's special. It's special to have that alumni around for as long as this franchise has been around. So it's cool.
You take that hit from behind. I just wonder what that did for the group, given maybe the frustration level to kind of lock it down in the third play, maybe a little bit more anger.
Yeah, it was a clear hit from behind. So I'm not sure what they saw there, but we found a way, stayed disciplined, stuck together, and Domes got us started there at the start of the game for us, and I thought we fed off it right away. Guys played physical. Bobby at the end there had a nice hit, and guys did their job. I got to shout out Brando too. I thought he was spectacular coming back. It's hard to come back for that long, and he was getting in the way and making a lot of good plays.
Did the refs tell you about the explanation, Scott, on the on-call?
Yeah, they said that I saw him coming, which I did, but I don't know. I got to watch the replay. I haven't seen it yet. I was too fired up to watch it.
Felt like you were on the ice for just about the entire final 4 minutes there. What do you like about how the group itself handled the 6-on-5 situation?
Yeah, it was good. We kept him on the outside. Newsy's done a good job with us explaining and making sure we're ready for it. So we have the guys to do it. And then Joe was great covering pucks. And sometimes you got to ice it. And we have the best face-off team in the league. So you got to trust your centerman to go out and do a job.
Scott, you couldn't play when you went to Philly last time. What do you think the next game will mean to you? What do you expect the emotions to be like?
Yeah, it's going to be special. I think got some family going down there and have a ton of friends down there that will be at the game. So it'll be special for me. Try and take it hour by hour and just enjoy the time with family down there and try and play it like any other game.
What's your takeaway of tonight's game?
I think it was a full team effort. Great game by us. I thought we matched their intensity from the start, and I think everyone contributed. I think Waller played great in net, and top to bottom, I think it was an unbelievable effort out of us.
What can you say about the efforts of Scott Martin and Stevie Lorenz?
Yeah, I mean, I think the third period they had to kill 2 penalties off right back to back, and they do an incredible job. That's just the sacrifices they make. Blocking shots, doing the dirty work. They're rock stars on the PK. So they've been really good, and we're going to need them moving forward here.
Your assist to Austin Matthews, how aware were you of where he was on the ice?
Not entirely, but I heard him, and obviously he's a good goal scorer. He knows to put himself in a good area like that in front of the net, and So.
Do you feel like your game the last maybe 2 weeks, maybe longer, has really come in, that you're using your size and your speed the way you were last year and sort of going on from there?
Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, it's a hard thing to do for 82 games. I try to work my tail off to do that. Sometimes it doesn't happen, and there's some unlucky bounces when the game goes that way. But that's the kind of player I want to be. I want to tailor myself to being that kind of player, and so I take pride in trying to be that consistently.
It's not playoffs, but to beat this team, eliminated you twice now, and that was pretty convincing. What does that mean to this room?
Yeah, I mean, I think all the wins right now just mean a lot. You see how tight the standings are. Every 2 points is a battle. It's a war, and I just think we're doing a really good job, and I think we're stringing them together. And the energy in this room, I think is really good. I like how we're approaching games. I like how we're preparing for games, and so we're just going to try to keep that consistent.
What was your reaction to Mats coming all the way over from Sweden to help honor Austin tonight?
Yeah, I think that's sweet. That's really cool. Just to be a part of that kind of accomplishment, that's pretty surreal. I think when we're older, we're all going to look back and be like, that's pretty cool that we all got to witness it. So, I'm just really grateful that, I get to play with him and get to be a part of it.
What's your takeaway of tonight's game?
I felt like we played a really good game. It was good to get 2 points. Obviously, that's a good team over there. So, right from our goalie to our D to our forward, I felt like we played with a really good structure and came out with the 2 points.
Craig was saying this morning that the line is just the three of you really jump. What's making it work so well?
Yeah, I feel like we all complement each other very well. We're all hard workers, so just get into the right areas, and we're all staying within 5 feet and making quick give and goes, and that's how my goal started there. Everyone made a good play. Just moving your feet, getting to open ice. I feel like we're doing a really good job of that.
As an Ontario kid, what's it like for you, to be part of Austin breaking the record, see Matt Sundin fly over from Sweden?
Yeah, obviously super cool. Obviously it was so cool to be a part of Austin's thing. I mean, he's been such a great role model for me, and he's done so much for me. So just being able to be in that game and see him break it meant a lot, and just shows hard work pays off, and how he goes about his day is really professional, and you learn from that stuff for sure.
Obviously, you weren't in this room in either of the 2 playoff series against this team. Coming in today, did you feel like a different atmosphere in the locker room with this team in town?
I mean, yeah, a bit, but just try to take every game by game, and it doesn't matter who you're playing. You're gonna take them hard and play them hard, but obviously there's a little bit of that for sure. So just wanted to help the boys get a win, and obviously it felt good.
When growing up, what did you make of Brad Marchand as a Leaf killer through his years?
Yeah, obviously played a lot of games against the Leafs, and I was a diehard Leafs fan, so didn't like him too much. But cool playing against him tonight. Obviously.
It looked like another complete performance. You must be happy with how things are churning for the team.
Good team effort. Everybody had a part in it tonight. Carlo, great having him back tonight. I thought he played well. Been out for a long time, but I thought he really did a good job there tonight. But yeah, all around good team effort. Like penalty kill had to do a good job, especially early in the third with the penalty starting the period and then right after again. So getting those kills was big.
How much more does it mean considering the opponent and the history with that?
Well, it always means a lot playing Florida, Tampa. I think, you kind of create some rivals against these teams, playing them in the playoffs last year, kind of similar to when Ottawa came in here. And, those games are intense, and they're going to be intense. We know that. You play Florida, I mean, you got to match the, you got to match the physicality, you got to match the, how they're coming at you all night, right? They're gonna put it in, they're gonna come at you. That's the way they play, and I thought we did a real good job for 2 periods of exposing that at times and creating some odd man rushes, breakaways a couple times, and so we did a good job with that. But everybody had a part in it tonight, which was good. We needed that.
What was your view on the hit that Scott Lawton took?
Well, it's a penalty, but that's a penalty all day long. They call that 95% of the time, but they didn't call it that time. And that's whatever. I mean, I'm not going to complain about it.
Matt Nyes, the last little while, seems like the Matt Nyes that you really admire.
Yeah, he was, I thought he was really strong tonight on the puck and in battles and things like that. And, again, he's scoring some goals. It's probably 10 feet out around the net. That's where he scores his goals.
So the goal that the Nick Wildline scores, are you getting at this morning, the way they're playing the offensive zone and just not really...
They've been good. They've been solid. For me, they've been solid in all 3 zones. I think they're probably, in the offensive zone, I think, in my opinion, in the last 3 or 4 games, they've probably created as many chances as anybody on our team with their puck play and what they're doing there. So that line's been very, very good for us. And, getting some goals from that line is big, secondary scoring.
To elaborate on your earlier point, they're a team that likes to initiate hits and go to the net hard. And it's almost like you were the guys that were initiating both those things tonight.
We talked about it this morning and before the game. This game's played like in the corners, winning those scrums, and at the net. Like that's how they're going to play. They're going to win the scrums in the corner. They're going to get it up to their D, and they're going to the net. And we gotta get into guys. We gotta have numbers around there, block shots, battle around the net, and vice versa the other way. We gotta win the swarms in the offensive zone. We gotta get the puck up top, and we gotta win the races to the net. And did a good job of it tonight. That's the game against these guys.
Matthews adds to his total. Matt Sundin's in attendance. Was that a nice moment for the team?
It's great. I mean, Matt's is an unbelievable guy. I didn't really know him that well till last year when I met him, and just being around him, played against him for a number of years. But a great human being, great player, and then to come here and present an award to Matthews, shows a lot. And great job by Matty for accomplishing that feat.